All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that taught us this truth. And citations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. And the elect begins with 144,000. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jehovah. BAHASHAM is in the name. YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The Rakakwadash, is the Holy Spirit. I'm the brother I will you with the Gym at Chicago camp out here in Chicago. Come back at you with another lesson. And Lord, I hope this lesson is edifying to the hopeful right select, the ones of the household of faith. Once again, I hope this lesson is edifying. I'm just simply entitled this lesson. The mysteries of the Bible are only given to the hopeful right select, man, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the whole world, will not understand the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, as Matthew's the 13th chapter say, man. You know, it's only given to a select few to know the mysteries, that's hidden in this book, man, to understand the prophecies, to know the name of the Lord, because that's a mystery to the whole world, which is what? YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So it's only given to a select few to know these mysteries that's ultimately given from YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And that's ultimately going to be, to the elect to understand these mysteries, man. The whole for right select, Lord, when we be at that number. But it's just going to be, a straight to the point lesson, man. It's not going to be long, but, just to touch upon a few of these precepts, really touch upon this Matthew's 13. I'm going to just jump straight into it. This is the book of Matthew 13 and 9. It says, who have ears to hear, let them hear, right? Who has to understand it? If you understand these things, right? It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? And right, a parable is like a dark saying, man, and many people don't understand the parables that's written in this Bible, man. Only a select few will understand the parables, man. It says, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Right, to the mass majority of our people, that these mysteries is not given to them, man. What? Because ultimately, what the mysteries was given to the hopeful right select, man, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To understand the breakdowns of Revelation 17, to understand the breakdowns in First and Second Maccabees, to understand the breakdowns in Daniel 7, Daniel 11. These different breakdowns that the world can't decipher, man. It's only given to the hopeful right select. Hey, the names of the Lord, man. You have the whole world calling on JC, all these different gods, but what? Only the hopeful right selected are given the name YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. And all these are revealed as, let's get this real quick, as Amos 3 say. Let's grab it. I'm gonna come back to that Matthew's the 13th chapter. This is the book of Amos 3 and 7 says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Right. He revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. And who are the prophets today, man? Starting with our elders and apostles of great millstone on down, man. Starting with elder apostle Tahar, on down, man. We're given the mysteries, to understand, the Bible, the different breakdowns of the scriptures, man. Hey, like I said, the Daniel 7, the Daniel's 11, the Revelations, the 17th chapter, Revelations, the 18th chapter, knowing what the second death is. Knowing what mystery Babylon the Great is, being what America. Hey, knowing what Revelations 13 and 16 until, man, it's talking about the RFID, which is the mark of the beast, man. Hey, the world can't give you these breakdowns, man. Only what the true servants of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI are given these mysteries, man, to understand, the dark sands of the Bibles that hit the deep breakdowns, the meat, and only those, secrets are given to the servants, the prophets. I'm gonna read it again. This is the book of Amos 3 and 7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And right, like I said, another big secret is what? Knowing the names of the Lord, man, which is Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. So these are the different secrets, that ultimately what? YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI revealed it to his servants, the prophets. So let's go back to that Matthew's 13. I'm gonna start back at the top. This is the book of Matthew 13 and 9. It says, who have ears to hear, let them hear, right? The understanding. It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Like I said, a parable is like a dark saying, man. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Right? Who is the them, man? Talking about 2/3 of our people, man. They can't understand it, man. No matter how many times you try to break it down as simple as you possibly can, they ain't gonna be able to get it, man. Because what the Lord has, spiritually blinded them from actually what to receive these mysteries, man. These mysteries are not given to everybody. These mysteries I read in Amos 3 and 7 is what revealing to his servants, the prophets. And it says, verse 12, it says, for whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Right? They can physically hear, but they don't have the understanding, man. When you bring out, say for instance, you going to, for an example, right? You going into the breakdowns of Revelation 17, going into the Revelations 18, man. Hey, Revelation 18 talks about, what? The destruction of America, man, which is Babylon the Great. But if you tell an average individual that, man, they can't wrap their head around it, man. Hey, going into the second death, the lake of fire, right? Breaking down what the lake of fire is. A lot of these people think that's what talking about hell, but in actuality, it's talking about that lake of fire being what the destruction of America when those nukes hit this place. But when you tell an average individual, break it down in this simple, it's in the simplest way that it can possibly be broken down, these people will get confused by it, man. So ultimately, what these mysteries are not given to everybody, man. You could try to break down to a person all day long of what a particular thing mean in the scriptures that it'd be hard to understand. If you try to give it to them, try to break it down the best way you possibly can, they still won't get it, man, because it's ultimately wasn't given to them to understand. And it says, I'm gonna read verse 13 again. It's the book of Matthew 13 and 13. It says, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. It says, and in them is fulfilled in the prophecy of Isaiah was said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive, meaning understand. You can break it down to them. You can try to discuss it with this person all day of what a particular thing means, in the scriptures, man, by breaking it down, by, going to this precept, going to that precept. Hey, they still won't be able to understand, because ultimately what the Lord spiritually blinded them for receiving, that particular mystery, man. It says, verse 15, for this people's heart, which is the mind, goes back to the word law, which is the mind. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they shall see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and shall understand with their heart, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. Because ultimately, what the Lord doesn't, want to heal 2/3 of our people, man. Our people is what in that utter darkness, man. They can't understand the truth of this Bible, man. That's why, I didn't have the scripture posted up. Let me see. Can I grab it real quick? I believe it's in Revelations 14. Let me see. Yep, this is the book of Revelations 14 and 3. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, that no man can learn this that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Right, talking about the hopeful right select, man, 144,000 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says what that song talking about, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. Only the elect will get this, the 100% doctrine, this truth, man. It says, I'm gonna read it again, Revelations 14 and 3. It says, they sung as it were a new song before the throne. Right, it's the same song, man. It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. It's being given back, to the hopeful righteous select. Revelations 14 and 3 says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn, right? No man could learn that song, right? Talking about this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, this truth. But the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth, because it's all about the elect at the end of the day, man. Only the elect will understand this truth, will follow this truth. The 100% doctrine will call on the names of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, which is a mystery in itself. It's a mystery to the rest of the world. And ultimately, what? Be saved unto deliverance, man. Because only what the elect is going to get this truth, man, and only the elect will endure to the end. Hold on, to this truth. It says, verse 4 says, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. It says, these are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. Right, the Lamb is talking about YAHAWASHI. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. Right, when it says these are they which are not defiled with women, talking about other philosophies and other doctrines, man. Because ultimately, what the elect, the hopeful righteous elect, the 144,000, And the 1/3 will get the true understanding of this Bible and the 100% doctrine from the right teachers, and ultimately what? And follow the correct doctrine all the way to the end. Because ultimately what? These mysteries are only given to the elect, man. You know? And ultimately what? The elect can't fall out the truth, man. The elect will be of quick understanding to know what's, to discern what's right and wrong, man. To understand, the truth and what's not the truth, man. And ultimately what? It's only revealed to the hopeful right select to get these things, man. Let's go back to those scriptures I had listed up, that, the Spirit gave me, that Revelations, the 14th chapter. Let's go back to those scriptures I had listed up. This is the book of 1 John 2:20. It says, but ye have an auction from the Holy One, and ye know all things, right? Because ultimately what? The elect, has what? The spirit of truth to understand this doctrine, this truth, man. As I read in that Amos 3:7, it says, I'm gonna read it again because I don't even want to butcher it. Read that Amos 3:7 again, because these mysteries are only given to a select few, man. Amos 3:7 says, surely the Lord YAHAWAH will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. Understanding, deep diving into the scriptures, understanding, the different breakdowns, understanding what the four major kingdoms is, going into the statue. What's that? Daniel's the 3rd chapter, if I'm not mistaken. It's Daniel's the 2nd chapter, or Daniel's the 3rd chapter, to understand what the statue, the meaning behind the statue, going into the book of Revelations, understanding, the different things in Revelations, Daniel's 1st and 2nd Maccabees, you're going to what's that? 1st Esdras, 2nd Esdras, to understand, these different, mysteries, and like I said, these mysteries is not revealed to many, man, but let's continue. This is the book of Colossians 1:26. It says, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now it's made manifest to his saints. And right, what is the mystery that has been hidden from ages, man? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man, because what? It was, taken out of the earth, for a season. And ultimately what? The Lord, put the spirit, starting with a man of named Abba Bivens, put the spirit, on a man named Abba Bivens to what? To ultimately what? To bring, to truth and to present it to our, to our people. And then ultimately what? Through, Elder Yaquab, King Masha, ultimately what our elders brought it out, out of them, man. Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Rakar, Elder Apostle Ramla, Elder Apostle Rakar, Elder Apostle Gabar, and what? They're, bringing out these different mysteries, man. Even going to what? The Israelite foreigners, knowing the mystery of the Gentiles. These are mysteries to the rest of the world, but to us, man, the Lord revealed us, to these different secrets, man. And it's being made manifest to us. But let's get one more. I'm not going to make this too much of a long lesson. It's just a few points I wanted to touch upon. This is the book of Romans 11:7. It says, what then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, right? Because ultimately, what do the mass majority of our people, want to, obtain? The truth. It says, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, right? Because ultimately, it wasn't given to 2/3 of our people to understand this truth, man. It was only given to the hopeful right select, man. These different secrets, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. As I read in Matthew, the 13th chapter, man, it's only given to a select few, man. And, if you understand these scriptures, man, you understand what's being said, man, count yourself blessed, man. Hey, so call halam YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. So I'm going to end it out right there. Lord, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to end out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that taught us this truth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. Lord, I hope this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom, and Abba Babal. Till next time.